Hey, what's going on, chess lovers? This is Maurice Bishop Chess, so y'all know my slogan: "Life is a game of chess." All right, guys. Yeah, I had to hit the conversation thing real quick. I will go in my office real quick. I just gotta do something real quick, guys. Literally, help the wife out with laundry. I'm gonna give a few minutes to get people in here real quick so I can get started on some really cool information, guys. All right. Hope everybody's doing good. You know, this on this happy Monday. Crazy. Alright, guys. Just bear with me, guys, because I gotta put this in upstairs real quick. Oh. Carry laundry up the steps. Carry laundry up the steps.
Why would you bring a basket up here?
You want the dry clothes?
Meet Hyundai's family of
Beautiful. Clothes that you put in the dryer.
best hybrid car by U.S. News.
Oh, well.
Ionic Electric, the most efficient electric vehicle in its class, and the 2020.
The stuff is in the washer, going to dry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that in the dryer.
All with a 10-year, 100,000
Why you didn't do
mile
your
hybrid
charger
battery
there?
warranty.
Yeah, well, I had the basket here, so that thing is full.
What they got to put some clothes in the washer?
Anyway, I'm talking to the wife.
No! Who are you talking
I'm
to?
not recording you, so she thought I was recording her, not even recording her.
Who are you talking to?
Saying next.
I'm on YouTube Live.
Wireless bras.
You better YouTube live your ass.
And I got my son, yeah, you just saw his hair, his peasy behind head. Yeah. Alright, guys, just. I know, guys, I'm still like going and everything. Alright. Alright, so it looks like we have some people. Alright, guys, so what I want to actually talk about, you know, obviously gotta take care of some home stuff, but I try to do the best I can, guys, to do these lives with y'all, you know, in spite of, you know, my busy schedule, you know, and the videos I create, you know, I try to do enough as possible, you know, things like that. But anyway, the topic I was talking about is the in-depth chess improvement, guys. As y'all already seen, I am 2600 now on Bullet Chess and Blitz Chess on chess.com. The league chess, I'm actually am going to work my way up on that to get my 2500 in league chess, but on chess.com, you know, I reached the 2600 for that one. But I wanted to really explain to y'all again the in-depth of how I actually improve, you know, on the online chess, guys. And the thing is, guys, it's not just me improving on the online chess, though. It's more so, even with tournaments, you know, improving, you know, calculating-wise, tactics. You know, I can't stress that enough when it comes to tactics. You know, you really want to make sure that your tactics is, like, on point. Like, literally, guys, on point. You know, no excuses. You know, that's something that I always tell y'all to do. I've been telling y'all to do that for the longest of time. Hey, what up, High Tech? What's going on with you, man? But yeah, yo, yeah, man. As far as the chess in general, guys, just the tactics, studying tactics, the puzzle, and when I tell y'all, I mean like study it daily. I mean study it daily, guys, like a habit. I mean, y'all eat every day, right? You know what I mean? Y'all gotta eat every day because if you don't eat, you're gonna get hungry, right? You're gonna starve, right? So if eating is a habit or whatever, well, why not make, some of the chest exercise your habit? Y'all wanna get stronger, right? If you wanna lose weight, you gotta work out, right? You gotta eat right on a daily basis, right? It's not just no on and off type of thing. You gotta put in the work. You gotta have that determination, consistency. Consistency, I know y'all hear the word consistency is key. Consistency is key. That's what everybody always say. Consistency is key. And it's true. Consistency is key, guys. Alright guys, I'm literally almost done in this putting stuff in the dryer for my wife and everything. So now I'm about to really show y'all in my office like what I really do to like really improve, like for real guys, like no joke, man, like literally no joke. And I wanna put everything out on the table for y'all, to show y'all exactly how I actually improved, how I became 2600 on chess.com real quick. So hold on guys, cause I got my dog out here. I gotta take him out so he could go to the bathroom and everything. So at least y'all get some light and everything, things like that. Go ahead, man, because it's cold out here. Yeah, man, I was talking to my dog and stuff. I hope all of y'all are like, doing okay, safe and all that other stuff, but literally, guys, I'm trying to go upstairs. I'm just waiting for him to. Okay, obviously he don't have to go. So, all right, come on out. Come on, go. All right, guys. Now we about to go upstairs, and I'm about to really give y'all the nitty gritty of what I do. All right. Sorry for the darkness. Alright. Alright, guys. Y'all probably didn't even hear that. Alright, guys. So obviously this is the office and everything. This is actually what I wanted to really show y'all. And honestly, guys, when I tell you this, I'm not telling y'all to do this. I'm not telling y'all to do the same thing that I'm doing, because like I said, guys, some stuff works for other people, but I'm just telling you from me, from my experience and what I've been doing on a daily basis, how I improve. I'm going to show you exactly what I've done. And as y'all can see here, guys, this is obviously this is my chess set here. I'm just putting everything back. But guys, this is literally like my study board right here. As y'all can see, this is literally my study board. So I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what I'm doing. All right, so y'all see this right here? All right. Trying to see if I can, here we go, I can. Alright, y'all see this right here, guys? Improve your chess tactics. So literally, guys, I know there's a lot of tactical chess books out there. There's a lot of tactical books, they all say, improve your chess tactics and all this. This right here is literally the only chess tactics books you need. It talks about everything, guys. Like from the decoys, the deflections, to the pins, to the skewers. It talks about literally, guys, everything, and then it gives you the actual practical exercise for you to study. And you have some easy ones, and you have some hard ones. You know, it literally talks about everything, guys. Like, look at it. And it's a lot of stuff, guys. Decoying, eliminating defenders, clearing squares to lines, pinning and unpinning, interference and shutting off, combining things. Like, look at all this, guys. Like, this is a lot of stuff, guys. Like, literally, this is a lot of stuff. Miracle saves, you know, and these are all the solutions because it gives you a lot of practical puzzles, guys. Like, a lot of, like, these are all the puzzles that it gives you. You know, it talks about a lot of things, finding the most forcing wins and stuff. Yeah, so like it has a lot of stuff. So yes, guys. So I use this as like literally a Bible, guys. I use this as a Bible, and guys, I'm not gonna tell y'all nothing that, you know, I'm personally, guys. Like I am a logical person. I like common sense. You know, I'm not gonna tell you stuff that I'm not doing myself or whatever. You know, for all y'all that been stuck with me since like a year and a half or whatever. Y'all seen when I was like a 2100, then 2200, and then 2300, and then this year, you know, it was like not this year, probably year before. I think I was like a 2400. But then I kept going back, and then in one of the video I showed y'all how frustrated I was because I was like I kept going up. Man, I don't even know where that video. I have so much videos on my channel, it's crazy. But one of the videos, guys, I talked about how I was just so frustrated. You know how I was like I was improving, like I was winning, and then I just kept losing. And I'm like, yo, like what the heck is going on? Like I was just doing good. You know, I felt like I was doing good. I'm like, am I moving backward? Did I relapse? Like, what's going on? You know, and I talked about that and stuff. So, and y'all probably going through the same thing. Like, some of y'all probably go through the exact same thing. Like, yo, man, like, I'm getting good. And then I just realized I just go backwards. Like, what the heck is going on and stuff. And a lot of times when y'all analyze y'all games, y'all missing checkmates, y'all missing tactics, you know. Maybe your opponent is missing tactics, and maybe you had a counter play that you could have did and you didn't do it. You know, things like that. You know, so there's a lot of possibilities of why you're not playing the best. But I wanted to show you guys because I used to be in y'all shoes. For all y'all that were like 1,200 players, 1,300. A lot of y'all that's like maybe 900 or 800 players. A lot of y'all think. Because I'm an 800 player, you know, I'm just not as strong. I'm just not gonna be that good, you know. I'm not gonna be like a lot of y'all. Some of y'all got the mindset of because I'm an 800 player or a 900 player or maybe a 700 player, maybe a 400 player, maybe y'all 100 player. I don't know I don't know what y'all rating is, but a lot of y'all may have that thing in your minds like, because I'm a low rated player, you know, I would never ever reach, you know, a 2,000, or I never ever reach a 1,500 or a 1,300 or a 1,200 maybe, because y'all feel as though, you know, these people they're just so good, they talented, they just have the gift. I be so busy with life, and you know I have a busy schedule, and there's like no way I could get better, you know. But I just love the game. I have the passion for it. But anytime I get a chance, I look at a YouTube video and I'll just look at other people's games, and I'll look at other people's analysis and look at certain openings and research some stuff, and maybe I'll get better that way. And that's what a lot of y'all mindset is, and y'all need to get out of that mindset. You know, my thing is, I'm gonna tell you this, guys. If y'all really want something like bad, like really, really bad or whatever, you're gonna do everything you got to do to actually make it happen and to improve. You know, matter of fact, I'm gonna put it in layman's term for y'all. Let's say y'all driving, let's say a nice car. Let's say y'all driving a nice car, right? And y'all driving on a highway, and you got your wife or maybe your girlfriend or and maybe you got some kids in the cars, whatever the case may be, right? You're driving, you're about to, remind you guys, when you're driving, y'all pretty far, y'all like probably like 1,000 miles away, and y'all ready to go home, and you're driving or whatever, and your car breaks down, right? Actually, your car don't break down. Your car just you just got a flat tire, or whatever. You got a flat tire in your car, and you're stuck on a highway, but you got a spare tire. You got a spare tire, but you don't have a jack or whatever to jack up your car in order to put the tire on or whatever. So just imagine it. So let me put it, just to break it down. Just imagine that. So if you have a girlfriend or your wife, or you got kids in the car, right, and you're stuck on a highway and you have a flat tire, but you just don't have a jack, don't you think that you're gonna do everything you gotta do to actually get a jack? In order to jack up your car so you can put a spare tire, because obviously you'll want to be out there. Number one, I know how women get. They don't have a lot of patience or whatever, and then you got a flat tire and they stuck on a highway and you're 1,000 miles away and they trying to go home after they just had a long day, and you get a flat tire and you ain't got a jack. You don't think that you're gonna actually try to do anything you gotta do, like to make sure you get home and to make sure you get a jack? You're not just gonna sit around like, when it comes, it comes. Maybe I ask around if they got a jack. No, guys, you're not gonna even have that type of mindset. Like, you're gonna do everything you gotta do, even if it's crazy, even if it's embarrassing. You're gonna do everything you gotta do to get a jack. You're probably gonna wave somebody down for, like, I don't know how many times you're gonna wave somebody down. You may even do the craziest thing as walk from where your car broke down to another nearest exit, even though it might be 2 miles. You may walk 2 miles from that exit to go to, like, I don't know, a Walmart or a gas station, and just to ask somebody around, does anybody got a jack? You're going to do everything you got to do to get that jack so that you can get home safely. Especially if you got a girlfriend or wife or kids around, like in a car, you're going to do everything you got to do to get that thing fixed, and then y'all just go. The same thing that I'm just telling y'all right now, it's pretty much the same mindset, but it's more of that alertness. See, when your car broke down on a highway, you had that alertness. You was like, man, I can't stay here. I got to go. I got to go. That same anticipation that you had of getting home when you're like 1,000 miles away from home, it's the same anticipation you should have if you're really trying to become a better chess player, guys. And it's just simple as that. With me, guys, again, like I told y'all before, and I'm gonna show you again. This right here. Everywhere I go, guys, everywhere I go, like if I'm at a doctor's office or I'm at work or on my break or whatever, I take the time to look at this book. I take the time to read it. I take the time to try to solve the problems in this book, the tactics, different tactical stuff, guys, and I try to time myself, to make sure that I have it embedded in my head. So at the times when I do get a certain position, I will be able to see things a lot quicker than usual. Especially, guys, because I do play a lot of bullet. That's one thing that I do. I do play a lot of bullet chess. I do play blitz chess, 3 minutes. I do a lot of that, guys. But the thing about that is, by you doing that, it does improve your solving problem skills. Problem solving skills. I always say problem solving skills. Problem solving skills, because, guys, you can see things a lot clearer. Even if it's complex position, you'll be able to see things a lot easier, a lot faster. A lot faster than most opponents. Especially even under pressure, you'll be able to do that as well. And yes, eternal word of God. Yes, I do got a Bible in that stack. And you know what? To show you that I got a Bible in that stack, this is what I have. It's the Tony Evans commentary Bible, and then I have The Tony Evans study Bible, which is what I have. So yes. So I don't know if you was in my last live and everything. I'm not sure if you was in my last live, but I was talking about like habits, my daily habits of studying. So when I wake up, I'll pray first, and then I'll read my word first, and then I'll get to obviously the family, and then after that, chess. Chess has to be the last thing because y'all know, guys, because it's always supposed to be guys first. Um, it's supposed to be God first, and then family, and then obviously you take care of business, and then chess, in that order. So that's pretty much supposed to be. But I ain't perfect, guys. I am not perfect, so don't think. I still got a lot of things to work on myself and everything, things like that. But I'm not perfect at all. Uh, but again, guys, I do really believe in you know praying a lot, praying on a daily basis, and definitely studying the word or studying God's word. Like that's something that I really believe in. Um, I love your playing style. Planning to join your chess school soon. Hey, definitely, join the chess school. And honestly, guys, I'm gonna tell you another thing. Why I always encourage a lot of y'all to join the chess school, Maurice Bishop Chess University. Again, guys, it's very affordable. I'm gonna tell you this. It is very affordable, and the things that you're getting, it should cost more, but due to the whole COVID, guys, I didn't. I'm not charging an arm and a leg for it. Like literally, guys, you're getting not just my video courses of all the openings, the openings that I use on opponents, but you're getting my actual private access to my Lee Chess study forums, like the stuff that I use like to study, and use hands-on training, and then excuse me, guys. And then, guys, you're getting the unlimited one-on-one coaching from me, unlimited. Literally, guys, for 29.99, like that's a steal, guys. Honestly, it's nobody. There's not a title player in the world that's doing that, guys. They're not doing that. Like they'll give you a course or whatever, and you'll pay for it. But if you want one-on-one coaching, then you're gonna be paying extra. That's just them, guys. But for me, I'm not doing that, guys, because the thing is, I was in y'all shoes when I was a low rated player. Hey, what's up, Jason Howe? Hey, thanks for coming to the channel, man. But yeah, so yeah, guys, there's a lot of people that they talk about courses and things like that, and there's people that they're just not getting better in chess at all. AKA playing sweet. Oh man, all right, Jason now. But yeah, guys, so there's a lot of people that they're not really getting better. Like you'll have title players, they'll post or like they'll tell you like, oh yeah, buy this course, or do that, you'll get good. But it seems like a lot of title players, they're just telling you just to buy a course. Whereas me, guys, and the thing is, guys, I'm not trying to arm a leg for it. I'm just, I have a passion for the game. And again, I was once in y'all shoes. And I think that's what a lot of title players forget, that they used to be a 1200 player. They used to be a 1400 player. Or maybe you got some who don't know what it is. Maybe they were just those talented chess players. Maybe they were, a grandmaster at 15, 16 years old. I don't know. Obviously, guys, I was not a grandmaster at no 15, 16 years old. But, however, I was a very strong player in my childhood. And I did win a lot of tournaments, So some may say I was a prodigy. I mean, I was on a Penwood Pusher article in Chess Life magazine at one point in my life. I was an upcoming star, in there. At least that's what they used to say. But then, times got hard, guys. I needed money. I graduated from high school, and I needed something, guys. Like I needed something, which is why I joined the military. And ever since I joined the military, guys, it's been hard for me to play in tournaments. Yes, while in the military, I had a chance to play in a tournament, but it literally was once or twice that whole year. Once or twice that whole year, guys. There are people playing in tournaments like maybe 5 times a month or whatever, maybe 4 times a month, 3 times a month for the year. For the whole year, 3 times a month. Which literally, guys, they're playing tournaments every month. Whereas me, I don't have that privilege to do that. But at the same time, I'm still practicing. I'm still training as if I'm preparing for a tournament. I'm still training. I'm still doing daily puzzles. Reading up on it. Like I'm still doing that, guys. I still get Chess Life magazine. I still look at the stuff on the games that's in the magazines and some of the puzzles on the magazine. I still do that. Uh, what is that? Hope you check the website and well. All right, bro. Yeah, the secrets are out now. Yeah, boy. But yeah, guys. But yeah, definitely, guys. So like, literally, guys. Like I've been, like I said, since 12 years old, guys, and honestly, and even in the military, like even after the military. Well, I'm still in the military now, but I'm still training, guys. I'm still, you know, looking at puzzles daily, and I mean daily. And guys, I'm not talking about just looking at it once a week, maybe twice a week, maybe once in the blue. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about actually looking at tactical puzzles, and it's not just tactical puzzles, guys. We're talking about tactical puzzles, strategic puzzles, end game puzzles. Like middle game techniques type of puzzles. Like we're talking about those type of things, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Like literally, getting better in all aspect of your game. And guys, and earlier, guys, I told y'all that I don't want y'all to do the same thing that I'm doing, but I'm just telling y'all what I do because it worked for me, which is why I'm a 2600 on chess.com. So I'm gonna show you exactly what I've done. All right, so let me put this down. All right, guys. So in the beginning, guys, this is what I was doing. So this right here, attacking manual. This is part 2, and then obviously this is part 1. So this is Jacob Angar's book, right? So a lot of stuff he has. So these are. So the thing is, his stuff is kind of like I want to say like an Art of Attack book, but it's not the Art of Attack. He actually said it himself. He didn't want to copy the author. He said that wasn't his intent. He wasn't trying to copy over the author, but he was using his experience where he actually was using his experience to actually write the book. But he did do the Art of Attack. Obviously, guys, I have a whole bunch of books here. As y'all can say I'm a chess book hoarder or whatever. I guess y'all could say that. Whatever the case is. But anyway, guys. But as far as attacking wise, this is the first book that I've studied and that I've looked at numerous of times, guys. The Art of Attack. So if everybody asks me like how you're such an attacking player, well, guys, this is what I looked at. This is what I studied on, Art of Attack. And then, of course, guys, this book. I mean, honestly, guys, these 2 books alone, like the Improve Your Chess Tactics and then having the Art of Attack. I mean, even this alone, I mean, it definitely would improve your attacking abilities. But again, guys, your end games gotta be on point. And which is why I always talks about these endgame books, guys. Van Perlo's Endgame Tactics, and Dvorsky Endgame Manual. Alright, so again, guys, it's been years, so you gotta think. I was playing chess at 12 years old, right? So very, very young. So a lot of these books wasn't even out at the time when I was 12 years old. So, but the Art of Attack was. And which is the crazy part. The Art of Attack was. So this is the stuff that I was studying at a young age. The art of attack. I was studying this. And then, as far as endgame wise, because it wasn't a lot of, interesting endgames. But this one, Just the Facts by Lev Albert. A lot of y'all may know about him. But this is the endgame book that I've literally looked at. Literally, guys, when I won the National Chess Congress 5-0 and things like that, this literally was the only book I was looking at. Just the Facts, which is just the endgames. I was studying the principles of the endgames in this book. And then The Art of Attack, guys. This is literally the only thing that I was looking at. I didn't study nothing else. Everybody else got all these chess books out. Everybody got something new. But literally, guys, it's really nothing new or whatever. I mean, yes, you get new openings and new variations. Yes, those are the things that's new. But the principles of chess, everything is literally the same and everything. And another thing that I always talk about that's never going to change. Oh, yeah, guys. Thank you, Donald. Donald want me to tell y'all that Forward Chess Android app. Definitely check that out, guys. It's definitely a really, really great app. Definitely a great app. So definitely check that out. And also the Chessable, guys. Certain Chessables, they do have. I know Chessable has the Art of Attack on digits where you can do hands-on moves and things like that. So y'all can definitely check that out as well. But this one right here. Now, obviously, growing up, it didn't look like this at first. I think I have the original landmark of my system if I could find it. Because y'all probably only know that part. This one. This is what I grew up on this one. And when I was in a chess club or whatever, this is the one that was given to me. Or not given to me, I bought it. But I was told to study this book. To study the principles and open. And this is, guys, in my YouTube channel. A lot of y'all listen to my YouTube channel. And y'all all hear me talk about diagonals and open files, and y'all always hear me talk, like, literally, guys, if y'all go through my YouTube channel, everything that I'm saying to y'all right now, everything is congruent with everything that I'm saying right now. Everything comes together because I say this all the time. Like, y'all cannot deny that I say this to y'all every single time. On my YouTube channel, I always talk about how important is the files, how important is the diagonals, how important is putting your pieces on the 7th rank, the 2nd rank. I always talk about that. And y'all wonder why I attack like so crazy. How I know all these attacking, like, a lot of y'all like my attacking style. Y'all love how I sacrifice my queen. Y'all love how I do rook sacrifices. Y'all love how I just do a lot of crazy sacrifices. And y'all be like, man, how do you calculate all this stuff in your head? And a lot of times, guys, it's not me calculating everything in my head. It's going by these simple principles. It's basic principle. There's no magic to it. There's no magic to it. There's nothing magical about it, guys. It's almost like gravity, guys. If you jump off a roof, what's going to happen? You're going to fall off the roof. Because that's the law. If I jump off a roof, I'm literally fall and I'm gonna die. And that's just the law, guys. And it's the same way in this law. If you study the 2nd rank and the open files and the diagonals, if it's something weak, you're gonna know that it's weak because, that's just the law. That is the fact. That is the law. And what's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. It is a true statement. And that's why I live by a lot of these principles in these books. And yes, guys, I tell y'all, it is a boring book. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It is a very, very boring book. At least to me, guys. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna beat around the bush with y'all. It is a boring book to me. But at the same end of the day, the principles is very, very important. It's something that y'all just need to know. Literally, guys, something that y'all definitely need to know. My system. Hold on. What you say? You said is my system an opening too? No, my system. No, my system is actually talking about it's like positional chess training. That's the best way I can actually explain what the My System book is. It's a positional chess training where it talks about attacking the isolated pawn. It talks about the pawn restraint. It talks about the isolated pawns. It talks about the center. It talks about piece development. It talks about a lot of basic stuff that y'all really need to know, or the basic principles that y'all need to know. It talks about open files, diagonals, everything that I talk about in my YouTube channel, guys. This is literally what I live by, these principles. And literally, guys, when you're an attacking player, when you attack, you have to go by the My System principle. And I'm telling you guys, even tacticians, chess tacticians that love to attack in chess, they love to attack and they love to be like crazy tacticians. You gotta have a foundation. The My System foundation is something that you must have. Without this foundation, guys, you will never ever be a great attacking player. And again, I am old school, and again, guys, when I was younger, I used to be like, man, I don't need to listen to the My System, man. He's boring. Like, I don't play the Ninja Indian. I don't play all this opening, because I used to be like, it was boring. And honestly, guys, I liked it, the flashy stuff. Like, I liked it growing up, guys. I liked it, the Evans Gambit. I love the Evans Gambit. I liked it, the King's Gambit. I liked it, those flashy openings or whatever. But what was told for me from one of my coach before he died, he talked about, you gotta have a foundation. A lot of these attacking players, they have a foundation. They understand position. They understand diagonals and open fouls, and how to attack the isolated pawns. They have a foundation. They understand the position, and without you not understanding the position, you can't really attack. It's almost like they'll say you're an attacking player, but you'll just be the ones that throw a whole bunch of haymakers but don't land nothing. Y'all don't want to be a bunch of boxers that throw a whole bunch of haymakers and don't land nothing. That's not you. That's not what y'all want. Y'all want to be the ones that actually land something. You want to hit them where it hurts. That's the type of chess players y'all want. You know what I mean? You want to hit them with where it hurts, guys. You want to understand the position. You want to grab a hold of it, have a plan, a strategy, and then take them down. That's what you want to do. And that's he said it's not scientifical, it's foundational, Donald. Yeah. To me, honestly, yo, like I can honestly, it's a yes or no answer to me. Chess is kind of like a science in a way, because y'all know science. Science, there's always unlimited possibilities when it comes to science. So I can't say there's a right or wrong answer with that, because whatever y'all say, it kind of like a right answer in a way, because science is always unlimited possibilities. Science is so big. There's a lot of laws with science and everything, and I just like how chess in a way has kind of like a science and everything. When you say Eternal Word of God, it's a game of perfect information, but it hasn't been solved yet. Probably never will, because as you see over the years, there's always new information. Everybody always creating new software, they're creating new powerful computers. They're always doing a lot of that, creating new powerful computers. If you realize, there's always another smarter chess player, another world champion that's about to come in the game. There's always something new. There's always something, like there's always a new variation. There's always a new trap. When you think there's a trap, or when you think that you have a perfect opening, there's always something to take its toll, on that opening. Like, there's always something. So, guys, chess is always, it has unlimited possibilities, man. Gary Kasparov actually talks about that. Chess has a limited possibility. There's always something, which is why I always tell y'all that when y'all play a game, and I'm gonna tell you, this is another thing I wanted to tell y'all. Probably the number one thing to prevent y'all from really making a lot of mistakes is, after you play a chess game online, you need to analyze your game. I talk about this every single time, guys, and I'm gonna keep talking about it every single time. After you play your game, you analyze your game. Now, guys, I'm not talking about you analyzing your game as, oh yeah, dang, I should have made this move. If I would have made this move, then this would have been all good. No, you need to look at everything. I'm talking about everything, guys, everything from the beginning of the game, from the opening. Oh, did you play that opening right? Okay. Did you put in the right move order? Even if you didn't have to have it in right move order, like did you miss anything? There was a simple attack that you could have did. There's some another idea that you could have played. You know, there's always something, guys. There's when you're analyzing your game, there's always something. Like you may feel like it's something simple. Oh, I play this opening all the time. I know I ain't missing nothing, but you'll be surprised, guys. A lot of times when you play an opening and you think you're really good at it and you master it, there's always something new. There's always something new, guys. When I was playing, of course, as y'all know now, my secret weapon opening for black, I used to think like, I mastered it. Ain't really too much in that opening, but man, there's a lot of things with the opening, which is actually in my Maurice Bishop Chess University course, guys, which is all in there. And now that I have that opening and I put it in my course, now y'all can see a whole variety of stuff of why I win a lot of my games. And I'm telling y'all guys, I win a lot of my games with my secret weapon opening for white and black, and I show proof. And honestly, guys, I don't even really gotta say nothing because y'all see the proof of it on my YouTube channel. And honestly, you don't even gotta go off my YouTube channel, guys. You could literally go off of my Lead Chess account name, my chess.com account name. Y'all can literally go through it, check out my game. Y'all can look at my stats. Y'all can look at my percentage. Like y'all can literally go through and actually dissect it if y'all want to. You know what I mean? Y'all could literally do that. And you will see that there's been a progression somehow, like throughout the years. I mean, I don't think nobody has that time to try to dissect all my years of hard work, through each game or whatever, things like that. But I'm just saying, guys, I have nothing to hide. That's why when I do my YouTube channel and I do my screen share, I show you my screen name on chess.com and Lead Chess. I show all of that, guys. I post it. I don't care. I do all that. I'm not nobody special or whatever, things like that. But I will tell you this: I have a passion for the game and I have a strong will. And to most people, I might work harder than most people when it comes to chess, guys, because I love the game. This is what I love. This is my passion. Yes, I have other talents. I do. But it's not about chess I love. I love the game. I love to teach. I'm not trying to break people pockets or whatever. I'm not trying to get some people bad courses because that's not me. Because at one point, guys, I was the one that was like, maybe 1400, trying hard, trying to get to a 1500. Like, never thought I would be a 2000 player in online chess until I had that determination to actually do that. And yes, it took a lot of years, guys, and it took a lot of failures, years of failures, guys. Like literally, guys. Like I was at one point. I don't know if you ever felt like this, but I was at a point where I was quitting chess, guys. I was going to quit chess. I was going to quit the game. I didn't want to play anymore. I was just going to focus on my other passions like writing. But even with that, that became something that wasn't really a passion. Yes, I wrote 2 books and everything published. Not chess books. This was like poetry books and stuff. But I had a passion for that, with poetry. But anything else, guys, that was one of my passions. But chess was always my passion. It was something that I just always loved, and like literally, guys, that's just something that I can just do all the time. High Tech, you said there are more potential chess moves than there are stars in the universe. Nothing built theoretically calculates every move. You are absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. That is actually really, really true. Like I said, chess is always there's always something. Like I said, with the L shots, I know a lot of y'all watch my videos of me playing the L shot system. Even literally, guys, the newest video that I just post now, the L shot system. It's title players because I'm not a title player, guys. Like I am not a title player at all. But I beat title players, and I think that's what makes them a mad guy. I think that's what make them pissed. Like I think that's what really make them pissed, guys. They're mad because you know I'm not a title player or whatever, but I have a hard like I work hard, guys. Like they don't know like I love the game that much that I train as if I'm playing in a tournament. Like I love. Hey, what up, Ninja Cat? What's going on with you, man? But yeah, guys, I train. So yeah, guys, I train very hard. So guys, when I came out with the Maurice Bishop Tech University, so I had a lot of y'all understand, guys. It was hard on me, guys, because um, a lot of people like they was like, you're not certified to teach a chess because you're not a title player, but and before guys, I would have never did the Maurice Bishop Chess University. I would have never created any courses. If I would have just believed that lie, like I wasn't worthy enough, which is why that statement kind of made me even more stronger, or it made me feel more confident because I was like, you know what, I have a lot to prove, and like a lot of people don't know. For all y'all that don't know, a lot of y'all don't know. My goal was to actually hit like national master. That was like one of my goals that I want to do. But due to the military duties and everything, because everything, a lot of the dates that where tournaments fall on, I'm always having to, do drill. Either I gotta do drill, I gotta go to a range, or whether I got FTX or whether I got AT. Regardless of what the situation is, there's always a issue with the dates and everything, and it always falls on like it's always an awkward days, like stuff that where I can't do it. So that's why, it actually encouraged me to actually keep going, guys, to keep me up. It keeps me, motivated, and it keeps me going, like, and I don't care what nobody else says, though. And this is why I do a lot of this was actually one of the reasons why I did the YouTube channel, because I had people saying that I suck and I was whack, and, I got tired of losing and things like that. So I wanted to show proof that I can beat a lot of strong players, and I've been doing it before the whole YouTube channel, guys. I was doing it for a very, very long time. The only difference is I didn't have the YouTube channel at the time. I was just doing it just for fun, or just really proving to everybody like, hey, look, man, I did this. I beat this person. I was doing it in that sense, but now, guys, I do it as to show people like, hey, you don't gotta be a title player to beat title players. People think that, oh, I can only get better if I'm a title player. No, if you have an understanding of chess, because there's a lot of people that are not title players, but they have a better understanding of chess than they do. Certain title players that I beat, guys, even the GMs that I beat, the L shot. When I play the L shot, guys, like literally, guys, I don't think I told y'all this. I get title players that tell me like, yo, like you're breaking all the principles, like you don't know what you're doing, you don't know how you're playing chess. But yet I'm beating these people like 10-1, like 10-1, 6-0, maybe 6-3. I'm always like dusting their boots, guys. Like I'm killing them. I'm whipping their butts like crazy. You know what I mean? And they're telling me like, oh, you're playing it wrong, but yet they're losing. And this is what I mean, guys. Like people, they have a certain setup, they have a certain training that they feel as though that this will only work, and their stuff only works, and people get mad about it. You know what I mean? So it really doesn't matter. Igor Nev said loves to troll with L shot. Yeah, Turner. Yeah, he does. You know what? In all his videos, the L shot, like when he do his videos, Igor be sitting right there with them, analyzing the games with them. So he does do that a lot. Um, yeah, man. I wish, like, honestly, guys, like, and I don't know if I ever told y'all, but when I played L shot and I beat him. I wanted to, I had a lot of people telling me that I should reach out to him, which I did, but he didn't speak English. But the thing is, I didn't know which language he was speaking. Like I didn't know the language, and a lot of people tell me to use Google Translator. But when I when I sent them a message, I didn't get anything in response. I don't think the language that I gave to him, I don't even think it made sense to him. I don't even think he knew what I was even saying. So I just need to figure out really, what he's talking about. The only person I can try to reach out is Igor, but I do not have his username. I don't even know. Like, even in the book, it shows his username, but a lot of it is not matching up with the stuff in his book. You know, even when I put on the stuff in lead test, it doesn't match up. So I don't know what account he's actually using. So, and that's the part that I'm having a hard time. So obviously, guys, if y'all can help me out, reach out to Elshad. His actual lead chess screen name is Elshad _64. That's the real Elshad. And guys, he plays the tournaments. He definitely plays a lot of tournaments, guys, and he plays a lot of Elshad openings that I haven't seen before. So a lot of times I'll watch his stuff and see exactly what he does. Hi, you said, was it like beating a GM? Was it like beating a GM? Honestly, honestly, guys, when I first beat a GM, but the thing is, guys, I kind of, it's a mixed feeling, guys. It is definitely a mixed feeling, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why. I feel like me beating a GM on the board, like tournament wise, I feel as though that would be a really big deal. Whereas a lot of people feel as though online chess don't mean anything, and and honestly, maybe that could be true. Maybe the mindset is different when you're online because you're not under pressure. You're not playing for no money. You know, it ain't no money on the line or nothing. That might be a little bit different. Whereas me, I used to be in a position where I was like very, very tense in tournaments, and I used to be like, man, I gotta win, and I'll lose focus, and then I'll lose, right? Now, when I play in tournaments, I take a lot more risk. Not saying unnecessary risk, but because, guys, I do a lot of tactical stuff, I like to sacrifice a lot of things. I feel as though when I sacrifice, I get a lot of advantage. And when I sacrifice, people be under pressure. When they be so under pressure, they nervous, and all they thinking about is prize money. I use that psychological nervous factor as a bonus for me. You know, because they nervous, they thinking. Whereas I'm just very calm and collected. I'm playing them as if I'm just playing a friendly game. Literally, they might be playing for their life or whatever, but I'm playing as if. Because honestly, the best way to play chess is to play calm, guys. You shouldn't play chess tense. You shouldn't be playing nervous. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. You're going to get nervous at tournaments. That is true. You're going to always get nervous at tournaments. But you play better when you're very calm and you're collected and you're, like, peaceful and you're not so stressed, like, you know, and just really thinking about just having a great time. And when you play like that, you play a lot better when you're not stressed, you know. So I always believe in that. Nev says it's a Russian name, so he probably speaks Russian. Yes, he does speak Russian. However, he did go to school to speak English. I'm not sure where he learned to speak English. But he did, which is why when he wrote the book, well, technically, I don't know. I was told that he spoke English, but I'm not sure how true that is. Because even in his YouTube channel, he was speaking Russian. He wasn't speaking English at all. In a lot of the channels that I've seen, so I don't know if he really speak English. But he did get his book translated in English, which is what he did do. But as far as him speaking English, that part I don't really know. Ukrainian, I don't know if he's Ukrainian. I don't think he's Ukrainian. That part I don't know. But yeah, but yeah, guys. So and this is what I want to. I want to break y'all out this box where y'all like, man, I just need to learn from a grandmaster. I need to learn from a national master. I just need to Learn from a title player. Get that out y'all head, guys, because there. I'm telling you guys, there are so much unlimited things like in chess. It's just crazy, guys. And for me not even being a title player and me having to understand it. But the thing is, guys, the difference between me and a lot of these players that just play online for fun, like I am ambitious, guys. I am determined, and I love, like, number one, guys. I love chess. I have a passion for it. You know, like I said, guys, my passion, my goal is to do this full time, talk to y'all, teach chess, and make money from it. Like, that's technically like my ultimate goal. But obviously, guys, this was never like. But obviously, as far as money, this was never um my alternative or like my ultimatum. I just love doing it because I just love doing it. Simple as that. I just love teaching people. I love when people like get better in the game, things like that. What up? What is it, Abdullah? I know you got the number 4, but it looked like y'all saying 4 as an A, which is kind of creative, Abdullah. What's up, man? Raise did the hand wave like you got a question. You got a question, let me know. Nah, I mean, yeah, or just text it below. But yeah, guys. Oh, before guys, I definitely want to tell you exactly. I give y'all a lot of things of how to get better in chess, but I also wanted to show y'all exactly some other things too. So I don't know if y'all see this before. So yeah, this is the puzzle. For all y'all that missed it, this is the puzzle that I was telling y'all what I look at daily. This is something that I do look at daily. This improves your chess tactics. Um, and then this one right here, the ultimate chess puzzle. I got that. And this one is okay, book. I mean, it's cool, but again, any chess puzzles, I always feel as though it's going to help you out, just to help you see positions a lot more. But I just think this is probably the best chess puzzles that I ever seen in my life. I think this is the best one, as far as tactic wise. This is the best one. And then, guys, I wanted to show y'all. This one right here, which is also a really good one as well. A Modern Guide to Checkmating Patterns, which I always believe this is a really good one as well. And this is for a lot of y'all that miss a lot of checkmates and everything. And don't get me wrong, guys. Like, there's times I miss some too. I miss some checkmates as well. It happens to the best of us. You know what I mean? But that's when you have to again go back to training. Go back to training. Go back to looking at puzzles and everything, and get back on your groove or whatever. And that's what y'all need to do. Like, no excuses. Like I said, I'm guilty of it. There's times I miss trapping a queen, or I miss checkmating, but it takes a lot of mistakes in order to perfect your craft, guys. Simple as that. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes or whatever. You're gonna have certain failures, but the thing is, you never really fail unless you actually quit. If you quit altogether, then yes, you fail. But if you actually keep on going and keep training, and then keep trying to improve your skills, then you'll never fail. You'll always get better, guys. Like, look, guys, I never thought I'd be a 2600. Like, literally, guys, I never thought I'd be a 2600. Like, come on. Never thought about that, you know? So when the question is, wait a minute, puzzles. Donald says puzzles. Yeah, the improve your chess tactics puzzles and a modern guide to checkmating patterns puzzles. Those are those puzzles. Do you always plan to get your queen to h4? Yeah, so, and I know what you're talking about. You're talking about for white. So you're saying c3, d5, queen a4. Yeah, so if my queen is on a4, that is the goal, to get to h4. But even if I can't get the queen to h4, again, guys, I can still control the board on the queen side and the king side, which that's technically the whole concept of the L side, because you can control the king side and the queen side. But your opponent don't know that. That's the crazy part. Your opponent doesn't know that at all. High Tech, you said, Do you play aggressive for a reason to prove something about the game or because you like to be aggressive? Literally, honestly, to be honest with you, being aggressive is more of. I don't want to say being aggressive. It's more of I'm just a. How can I say it? I want to say I show no mercy. I like to use that term. Uh, I'm honestly, most people would say that I'm aggressive. I could see that. Most people would say that I'm aggressive, but for me, I like to attack. I live by attacking principles, and I like to. It's some stuff I like to break principles. Which is what I do a lot. And which is why I get a lot of title players. They be like, "Man, what the heck is going on? Like, how's he getting me?" And I do that a lot. You know what I mean? So, do I try to make a point? It's not really me making a point. I just love playing the game. I just love winning. I love attacking. Which is something that I love to do. And honestly, guys, and it took years for me to do. Again, guys, you gotta think like every game. Like, just think about it, guys. If you can imagine all the online games you were playing, like, just imagine all the online games you're playing. Literally, how many online games do you think you have played that day? You know, a lot of y'all probably played like 50 games, or y'all probably played 60 games, maybe 100, maybe 40, maybe 20. Just imagine at that many games that y'all just played, that's exactly how many that I analyzed after that. And just think about it. I've been doing that daily for years. So a lot of times, some may say, he's not a title player, so he must be cheating. No. So just think about it. If you actually start every game you play, if you're playing the same exact opening, right? If you're playing the exact same opening, analyze your game literally right after that. Make note of the game that you're playing. And I'm telling you guys, this is the secret. There are grandmasters who literally only play, who probably only have maybe 3 openings that they play, and that's it. They don't switch up, they don't change it. They know exactly what to play, guys, and that's the only opening that they play. Because for years, guys, they've been playing the exact same opening. They analyze their games every single time. If they see anything new, they analyze it and they try to make something even better or come out with a solution to make sure that they don't fall for any traps or any mistakes again. That's what they do. And that's literally how y'all should be playing, guys. When y'all play that game, y'all should be analyzing y'all game. And I ain't talking about just doing, oh yeah, I just missed this move. Oh yeah, it was only one. No, y'all need to analyze everything, guys, because you never know. You could be missing something that you don't even know. There's stuff that you don't even know. And I ain't talking about just looking at ideas for yourself. Look at ideas for your opponent. Because, guys, how you going to know what to do if you don't figure out or try to think how your opponent think? Sun Tzu used to always say, know your enemy, guys. The art of war, he said, know your enemy. So you should know exactly, like if they play your opening, you should actually try to think, like, in his position. Like, if you was on the other hand of the board, you should be like, okay, if I was him, what would I be doing to myself? Like, how would I be trying to crush my position? Y'all need to think in those terms, because a lot of times when y'all play chess, y'all only think of the best moves for yourself. Y'all don't think of the best move for your opponent, because you're only thinking about the best move for yourself, because you are the only one that's trying to defeat your opponent. So any move that you do, you're thinking you have the best move. That's what I'm always do. So I gotta think of my best move, and y'all need to think about not only your best move, but also your opponent's best move. And I'm telling you, a lot of times, you can prevent a lot of mistakes, a lot of blunders if you think in those terms. Okay, I have to think about what my opponent would do in his position. So you have to think in those terms, guys. You have to think just like that. I'll play about 4 games a day, depending on school workload. Oh yeah, that could definitely come in craziness for real. Donald, you said aggression also fluster opponents. It does. It does a lot, guys. It does a lot. Yo, I'm gonna tell you this though. Last night, for all y'all that don't know, National Master James Canty, his username is GM Canty. He has a YouTube channel. I actually he subscribed to me and I subscribed to him. We both subscribe to each other. But he has an awesome YouTube page, guys. A very awesome YouTube page. He is an awesome dude, guys. A very very awesome dude, man. He actually inspired me to do the more of the puzzle rush and more of the puzzles on chess.com. And I like that dude, man, cause he like, like, even though he know I'm a strong player and he says I'm a strong player, and he was like, it's certain opens that he just can't play on me because he's like, oh, I'm too strong. But I respect him a lot though, because like, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, he kind of was upfront with it. He was like, oh yeah, man, his bullet game is on good. He said he said I got a big boy rating or whatever. He's a funny dude. I'm telling you guys, he's a funny dude. He's really good. Like, yo, man, like he's really good, man. I played him in Bullet, man. I thought I had him. I actually did had him, but my time ran out. But he got me though. I mean, like I said, a W is a W. He got it. But yeah, man, big boy rating. That's what he called it, big boy rating. Yeah, so but he a good dude. Like, honestly, guys, I encourage y'all to check out his YouTube channel, man. He's a really good dude, man. I love the way he plays, man. I love the way he plays, man. I love his style. For me, guys, it's crazy though, because I guess it's kind of hard because I think he does look at my YouTube channel, so he kind of know. Like, honestly, when I was playing him, he knew I was playing the L side, but he also bought the books of the L side and read upon it. Like, he read it, so it's like when I was playing the L side, he already knew. Like, so it was kind of hard though. So a lot of stuff that I play on him, he kind of already knows my playing style. So it's just certain things that he just not gonna let me do or whatever, because he knows how I play. He knows what I do. So he actually has the advantage on that though. But I do watch his stuff, so now I'm trying to prepare myself to actually get him in the game for real. Like, I definitely want to get him. I just gotta with him. I know I just gotta train a little bit more harder, and I feel like my training. I feel like my training is doing just fine, but I just feel like I just need to. It's a lot of things I need to concentrate on. As far as my training. Really, I think my thing is really like seeing things a lot quicker, which is what I'm really trying to train myself on. For a lot of y'all that have the same situation, I think that Puzzle Rush is really a good tool. And honestly, it's a fun tool, to be honest with you. Just seeing things a little bit quicker. Like here, like honestly, guys, I know I keep showing y'all this book, but improve your chess tactics. Like I'll take this book, right, and the puzzles that I get, what I'll do is I'll take my watch and I'll time myself to see how much or how much time I take to solve these problems, and that's pretty much what I would do. So that's literally what I do, guys. I'll try to solve a problem. All right, Daniel Martinez. Hey, thanks, dog. Yo, man, I really appreciate it, man. Definitely appreciate it. Um, but yeah. So yeah, guys, I will actually time myself using the improve your chess tactics. I would take the puzzle, have my time watch, and I would just time myself. And again, guys, I would do it daily, guys. I'll do it daily, but it's not just tactics, guys. It's with opening, or not with opening, strategies and end games. You got to do that, guys. Not just with tactics. You got to do your end games as well. And guys, this is what I wanted to show you. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all this real quick. All right, guys. So remember I told y'all I was studying, Jacob Angar, because again, guys, I always go off of the Art of Attack. The Art of Attack is something that I always study on, right? So Attacking Manual 1 and Attacking Manual 2, Jacob Angar. That's what I was studying, right? But again, guys, this is the first thing that I was studying on, the Art of Attack. This is the first thing that I was always studying on, the Art of Attack. Reading that book front to back, like staying up on that book, Art of Attack. Knowing the principles. But again, guys, you can't attack if you don't have the foundation the my system. You gotta have that. If you don't have this foundation and you don't know the principles in this book, then you will never become a stronger player. Every strong player read this My System book. Even James Canty even read the My System book. National Master James Canty. You know what I mean? So everybody read the My System book. Jacob Angar, International Master, he read the My System. A lot of strong players read the My System book. Of course, y'all probably see the other My System book, which is pretty much the same thing, guys. It just has some extra chapters with it that doesn't discuss in the other original book of the My System. But again, guys, you need to get up to speed on the My System book, because I'm telling you guys, this is where I'm gonna tell you, and honestly, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. A lot of people or a lot of players, they be like, "Oh, what openings do I need to read?" Or what openings do you play? Or what's the best openings for beginners and stuff. Y'all get so stuck on what's the best openings for me. Y'all don't even have the positional or the foundation for positional chess. Again, guys, I am not a positional player. However, I know how to play positional. I know how to do it, but for me, I'm hard headed. I like to break rules and stuff, and just certain things that I just love to do. But again, I love to attack and everything. I live by attacking principles, but there's a lot of positional principles that I do live by, but I mix it with attacking principles. And again, you won't really understand that if you don't have this foundation, this My System foundation. You actually influenced my chess. I'm starting to play more aggressive. It's actually really fun. Yes, it is definitely very fun, and it's intimidating to a lot of people. But you're gonna have some people who are not intimidated by the flashy or not. It's not even flashy, but just attacking style in general. Some people love that. Like somebody like Tiger and Petrosian, Grandmaster, Gary Kasparov was an attacking player, and when he played Tiger and Petrosian the first time, Tiger and Petrosian just pretty much suffocated him like a python or whatever, and Tiger and Petrosian just pretty much waited and just was like really patient, and then he just was like a python, suffocated Gary Kasparov. That's pretty much what he did. So. But again, you got to know when to attack, when not to attack, when to attack or when to play strategic, when to play positional. You got to understand those things, right? So guys, the thing that's helped me and what I've been doing for all these years. So again, Dvorsky's Endgame Manual. This has a lot of theory too, guys. Dvorsky Endgame Manual. It's an excellent book. It's a classic book. I love this book. So y'all definitely need to get up on that. But what I wanted to show y'all is the stuff that I actually been looking at, or what I've been studying for years. So yeah, guys, these right here, these are the Grandmaster's Preparation Series. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, these are hard, difficult books. Yes, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to hold anything back, guys. These are hard and difficult books. Endgame Play, Jacob Ungar. Yes. Very excellent books, though. Attack and Defense, Strategic Play, Calculation, Positional Play. Of course, I already showed y'all the attacking books. But these are the brand new books that I just got as well. These... and these. So I pretty much brought the whole series, pretty much. Y'all see the Selling a Chess 1, this is 2. Well, actually, they got this as 1 and then 2, and then this is his other one. But combination play, calculation, and technical position. So yeah. So the point that I'm making, and the reason why I'm showing you a lot of these books here, guys, is or at least the one that I've really been paying a lot more attention to, is because a lot of these books has a lot of difficult puzzles inside. And I've always believed in, if you could take the time to solve difficult chess puzzles, and I mean difficult ones, guys. And I ain't talking about just for tactics. I'm talking about for checkmating puzzles, attack and defense puzzles, strategic play puzzles, endgame play puzzles. Just puzzles where you gotta really calculate These are the puzzles that I'm actually talking about. These are the ones that's going to help you in all aspects of your game, and these are the reason why. And honestly, I think Jacob Ungar is probably the only chess book author that I believe personally, and this is just my opinion, that I believe that can actually really improve your chess game. And the reason why I'm saying this is because it's not just him that's saying it. But for years, guys, and throughout history, they always talk about how you need to train in tactics. You need to study your tactics. If you just, even in Chess Life magazine, what do you always see in Chess Life magazine? There's always some type of chess puzzles. Whether it's endgame puzzles, whether it's a positional puzzle, tactical puzzle. There's always a puzzle in Chess Life magazine because, guys, that is a daily task. That is a daily task, guys. That is a daily habit that people always train on the puzzle. If you can solve puzzles on a daily basis and everything, especially difficult ones, you'll be able to see a lot more. You'll see a lot more solutions in those puzzles a lot faster than any other opponent because you're constantly doing it on a daily basis. And that's what I'm trying to get that in y'all head. If y'all could constantly study tactical puzzles, end game puzzles, just certain middle game puzzles, just constantly do that on a daily basis. Even doing puzzle rush is fine, but guys, some of that stuff is like easy. Some of that stuff is easy to solve. I'm talking about like difficult stuff. Like difficult puzzles, the stuff that's hard, the stuff that makes you want to throw the book in the trash, the stuff that just makes you want to give up on a book, the stuff that makes you want to just throw it away in the trash and things like that. And you may say to yourself, man, this is like pointless. No, guys, you need those difficult puzzles that's going to actually help you. You want the ones that's going to make you feel like you want to quit, but that's where the dedication and determination come from. Again, I'm going to show you again, guys. These books right here, Jacob Angar, which is why and like I said, guys, and I'm gonna be honest with you, maybe like I said, don't get me wrong, like the coaches that I had in the past definitely helped me, on my chess level when I was a child. They definitely helped me win a lot of tournaments, a lot of first place wins. They've done a lot. I am grateful for them. Very, very grateful for them. But the only books that I can honestly besides the My System book, besides the Art of Attack book, that really influenced my level of play. Besides that, besides the tactical books that I just showed y'all, or the tactical puzzle book that I just showed y'all, that definitely helped me as well. But the books that really helped me to see things a lot clearer, the things that help me to see things like like really clear, are these books, guys. Are these books that I'm showing y'all. These here, positional play, all the Grandmaster preparation series, guys. Positional play, end game play, attack and defense, strategic play, calculation, the Grandmaster series. Again, guys, these are books that are, they're difficult. They're hard, and yes, you like literally, I'm not gonna lie to you, guys. They're hard books to read. But he says it. He says it in his introduction. He said that the books are hard. He said the puzzles are hard. He said it's very difficult. He said there are grandmasters who look at the puzzles and can't figure it out. But the whole point of him doing this is because he's trying to strengthen your mind and have you push yourself to think better, to calculate better, and that's what I'm trying. But I took it when I looked at this book. I took it as I took it upon myself to try to time myself while doing these puzzles because I wanted to make it like a real life tournament where I'm actually thinking on a position and I try to come up with a solution. And then the solution that I find in it, I try to complete or take up the technique and use it for myself, for my benefit. So when I do come across a situation where I'm in a complex situation, I wouldn't have to waste a lot of time on my clock. I'll be able to solve the positions a lot quicker. So, and honestly, guys, and maybe there's a lot of other masters, like actual title players, that's actually doing the same thing that I'm doing. I don't know how they train. I don't know. I'm not a title player. But I'm telling you how I beat title players, how I've been beating title players. That's how I train. I've been doing it on a daily basis, and this is literally, guys, my passion. This is what I do on a daily basis, guys. Literally on a daily basis. This is what I do. Um, Again, guys, number one, studying tactics, guys. Studying tactics, solving puzzles on a daily basis. Guys, I'm talking about every day, guys. I don't care if you're in the bathroom, guys. Just having that puzzle. Even if you have chess.com on your phone, just going through the puzzles, just doing that on a daily basis, guys. Just um, if you're at a doctor's office or if you're on break at work, go through the chess.com and start studying those daily basic, even the stuff that seems boring to y'all that y'all feel as though that y'all may know, sharpen your mind. See, a lot of times, guys, we get so lazy that all we want to do is just play a chess game and just play. And we don't analyze our games afterwards. We don't try to train. A lot of times we mix up with playing online 1,000 times online at night than train. Like we get it mixed up. You'll think that, hey, if I play online like nonstop, like Hikaru Nakamura doing that 24-hour bullet chess where he's just playing for 24 hours and everything, we'll take that as training. That's not training. You're just playing a game. That's pretty much what you're doing. You're just playing a whole bunch of chess games. A whole bunch of chess games, and you're not improving at all. You're just you win some, you lose some. You don't even know what mistakes you made. You're just maybe that one thing you probably dropped the queen. You don't even know what happened. You probably had a one position, don't even know it. You're just playing a whole bunch of chess games and don't even know what you're doing. So to me, that's not training. Playing a whole bunch of online games or bullet games and blitz chess games, it's not training at all, guys. You need to actually train. Study endgame principles. Look at tactics. You need to positional chess principles. You need to look into that even more, guys, because the more you look into that, and really have that determination, like that daily, like doing it on a daily basis, guy, that's how you get stronger. Everybody talk about, man, how do I get stronger? How do I improve? Well, how do people lose weight? People lose weight by going to the gym consistently and eating right. That's what they do. How do you become a bodybuilder? Oh, you lift more weights. The more heavier weights you lift, the more stronger you become. And if you eat right with a lot of proteins and everything, you get bigger and your muscles start looking bigger. That sounds like a law to me. Sounds like a law to me. If you want to lose weight and you don't exercise consistently, you're not going to lose weight. So yeah, so if you don't train on a daily basis, you don't study tactics on a daily basis, you don't study end games, you don't analyze your games after every time you play it, you're not going to get better. Simple as that. That's law. That's a fact, guys. That is law. Simple as that. So a lot of people make excuses. How can I get better? But you're not going to get better if you're not going to get better if you're just going to just play a whole bunch of online games and then just do nothing. Just sit around and yeah, you can watch other people's like YouTube pages and do it that way. You can do that, but it's just not gonna happen. Well, technically, you can lose weight through starvation. Yeah, that's the wrong way to lose weight. Starvation is the wrong way to lose weight. Yeah, that anorexic. But yeah, guys. But I hope I really explained to y'all like how to really get better. Like honestly, guys, and I'm telling y'all this because this is how I've been doing it. Like this is how I've been getting better. Like I said, it took years, guys. It's not like I did this overnight. I didn't do this in a month. I didn't. It took me a long time to even get to that. Um, the amount of time you train, that's when the results is going to show. You know what I mean? The understanding that you have, that's when everything is going to show. And once you start getting an understanding, and that's guys, and that's why, guys, I was telling y'all, encouraging a lot of y'all to enroll in the Maurice Bishop Tech University because again, guys, I have a lot of stuff in that course that that will really benefit a lot of you. A lot of y'all actually need that. It will benefit you a lot, like for real. So that's why I actually talk about the Maurice Bishop Tech University. So if anybody's actually interested in the Maurice Bishop Chester University, definitely guys get on it. Obviously, guys, it's cheap, guys. It's not. It doesn't cost you an arm or leg. Cause for real, guys, my people could tell you it doesn't cost you an arm or a leg at all. You're getting everything, guys, and then guys, you're getting unlimited one-on-one coaching with me, and you get my private study access forum. You know, you get all that plus my video courses, and you're getting other courses every month. Like, you can't beat that, guys. And the low price that I got it as, people would probably like that's a steal. A lot of people to this day say that I jip myself, and honestly, I don't really care. You know, I don't really care at all. I love the game, guys. I love the game. I love seeing people get better. One day, guys, and this is another thing that I'm actually saying to myself, guys. Yeah, even though he kind of already just said it, $30. Yeah, $29.99, which you round it up is $30. But yeah, I mean, for all that, guys, for $30, like that's people use that on what? Some of y'all buy y'all pay more than that at dinner or lunch than anything. You know what I mean? But like I said, guys, I'm just saying. But but yeah, guys, if y'all really serious, guys, like again, if y'all really serious, y'all would jump on it. But like I said, even if y'all don't, like I said, even if none of y'all enroll, again, guys, just actually just study tactics, man. Study the tactics. You know, analyze your games. After every game you play, analyze your games. But I ain't gonna lie to you, because some of y'all don't even know how to analyze your games, and I see there's a lot of people that don't even know how to do that. You know, so and that's when you actually would actually need a coach to actually help you analyze or show you how to analyze your games the right way and everything, in order for you not to make certain mistakes and everything. So yeah, guys. So that's stuff that y'all need to do. I think I covered a lot of. I know I talked about a lot of stuff, guys. I know I've been on here for like an hour and 26 minutes, almost going on 2 hours and stuff. Though, but I wanted to, but guys, I just wanted to really go in depth with everything that I was talking about, guys, because I know a lot of y'all watch a lot of YouTube videos and y'all watch how people talk about the openings they play. They talk about what IM they beat, what Grandmaster they beat. You see a lot of celebrity chess players on there, you know, playing, collaborating, and they make things entertaining. But a lot of y'all that be watching, y'all be like, yo, man, like, y'all doing all this, how can I get better? And I know a lot of y'all be asking that question, like, how can I get better? You know what I mean? And this is why I did this video, guys, because I really wanted to show you exactly a normal average person like me doing to actually reach 2600 and, you know, really and get to that type of level, guys. And again, guys, it takes, you know, studying tactics on a daily. Like, and I'm being honest with you guys, what I do, like, at work, I take my chess books with me. I take my chess book with me in the morning. I'll look at specific positions and everything, and I'll try to solve it. And a lot of times, guys, because my job, because I'm in the military, because my job is so demanding, a lot of times I will look at a position and I'll just keep it in my head. And whatever work I'm doing, I'm just like trying to solve the position in my head. So I'm getting good at the blindfold chess. Like, yes, guys, I do play blindfold chess. I can play blindfold chess. The only thing is, guys, I can't play 4 at a time or 8 at a time like Magnus Carlsen do. Or I think he played 10 at a time. I think it was 10 at a time or 8 at a time. I ain't that good right now. I ain't that good at doing blindfold chess where I'm playing 10 at a time. I think the most that I could do is probably 3 at a time. 3 at a time. But I think that's about it. I can't do 8 or 10 at a time. To me, that's confusing to me. I can't do that. But I say 3 at a time barely. Nah, three at a time is kind of like a barely. I could barely, but two I could definitely do. But 3 at a time, that's a little. Three is a little stretch. I ain't gonna lie, 3 is a little stretch, but 2 at a time I can do. But I am trying to get better and doing that. on my vision, which is probably another which is, I ain't gonna lie to y'all guys, and I will say this, it's probably another reason why I can see a lot of tactical threats a lot clearer than a lot of other people, because I'm so used to being busy and I'm so used to having to move around so much. Like, because a lot of times when people take a chess book, they'll take their chess book and then they'll have a chessboard with them, or maybe they're on their phone, they'll have the analyze this app, and they will go through the moves on their phones. Whereas me, I be so busy that I have to read it. Like, when I read the book, I have to do the stuff in my head because I don't have time to go through a chessboard or having to go through my phone. At least at that time, at the time we didn't have the analyze app or the analyze this app, or maybe they have it, but I just didn't know about it. So a lot of times when I was reading a book, I had to do everything in my head. Like, literally, I had to do everything in my head, which is why I could see things a lot quicker. So with that being said, that can actually help y'all improve y'all chess visualization. Oh, wow. High Tech just took that right out of my mouth, man. How did you improve your chess visualization? Literally, guys, that to improve your chess visualization, try actually reading a chess book without actually looking at the board. Literally, honestly, yo, to y'all, it's gonna seem like impossible. It's gonna seem like it's impossible, but practice doing that. Read a chess book without a board and try to visualize in your head. And better yet, there is a chess app where you can do blindfold chess. And I think if you go on your My Store and you click on blindfold app, they have a training thing where they'll give you a position and you gotta guess, or you gotta try to remember where the piece position is at, which is a very very good app to use, guys, to actually help you on your chess visualization. Because they'll give you a position of where the chess piece is at, or they'll give you like something where they'll be like they'll give you a few pieces on a board, and then they'll have like maybe like a bishop on a square, on the opposite square of the pawn, and they'll ask you like, hey, can this bishop attack the pawn or whatever, and you gotta try to figure out what piece can actually attack the pawn. So like they'll show you the position, and then immediately they'll take all the pieces off the board, and you gotta try to guess exactly what piece can attack the pawn, which is a very good visualization skill. I think it helps a lot, guys. You said I'll get to about 8 moves in, and I'll get confused, and I have to start all over. It takes a lot of, I ain't gonna lie, guys. It takes a lot of work, but you gotta think. Back in the day, guys, like I was so busy, so that's all I had was a chess book. I didn't have at the time. I didn't have a chess set. At the time, I had chess set for Christmas, but it wasn't like I could take the chess set to school. I couldn't do none of that. Everything I had to do, I had to have, because growing up, we couldn't take things. We couldn't take toys. We couldn't take things to the school. We couldn't do none of that, guys. We couldn't take the CD players to school. We couldn't take a lot of things to school. So, but I mean, if we had a book. A book was fine. It was just a book. So when I had a book, I would just read the book, but I didn't have a chess set, so I had to literally visualize the board in my head. Yes, it was hard or whatever. It wasn't. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't no prodigy or nothing like that. I just developed it over time. When I just really wanted to learn something, I just had to figure it out. So it just became a habit. So now, like, when I do stuff, I could tell people opening moves in my head and tell them exactly what it is, and I don't need the board with me. So yeah, that actually does help a lot, guys. It definitely helps. Going through the blindfold chess app, which is really cool app to use. Definitely tactical puzzles. Definitely help, guys. It definitely helps a lot. Also, guys, the end games, definitely end games, guys. You need to study your end games like crazy. That's something that you really need to do. Yeah, it's crazy because I see Carson thinking the guy look like he's in another universe. Yeah, man, he's definitely on another level. But yeah, guys, so certain things like that, you definitely need to do that, guys. End games, your openings that you use, definitely try to master it. Analyze your games every single time, guys. I can't stress that enough. Analyze your games every single time. If you haven't read the My System book, guys, you need to understand the principles in that My System book. Yes, it is boring. I understand it. I know, because I was one of them that hated the book. but I had to learn it. I had to understand it. So when I did, when I did attack or whatever, I understand exactly what I was doing. So you gotta know that. Um, and then, guys, like I said, I'm not telling y'all to do what I do on a daily basis with the tactical puzzles and everything, but I'm just telling you exactly what I've done, and I'm just saying if y'all did it as a habit, because the more you do things as a habit, the more your mind becomes stronger. So just think about it, guys. If a person was given a lot of tasks to do, a lot of hard choices to make every single day on a daily basis, wouldn't you think he'll become a better decision maker if he was given a lot of difficult choices to make? Instead of somebody that was just given a lot of easy choices to make, he'll be like, oh yeah, that's too easy. That's no problem. But if the person that was getting a lot of easy choices to make on a daily basis, given complex and difficult choices to make, I would think that he will make a lot of hard or not hard. He will make a lot of bad decisions because he was so used to making easy choices. And the same thing with chess. If we get a whole bunch of easy checkmate positions or whatever, that's not going to help us improve. We're going to be like, oh, that's easy. But when we come down to a real game, we get a complex position and can't figure it out, then we're stuck. We're stuck at square one. You know what I mean? So the only way to get better is to go through all the difficult tasks that nobody wants to go through. So once you go through all the difficult tasks, all the difficult puzzles, and literally try to solve it on a daily basis, you'll become a better decision maker, a better problem solver, a better solution maker. You'll see a lot of things that people don't see, and that's what you want to do. That's the type of chess players you want to be. Just think about this, guys. There is always a solution to every problem. There is a solution to every problem, and that's what you have to think. You have to think just like that. All right. So, guys, I know I've been on here for a very, very, very long time and everything. So, guys, before I go, I am going to show you this stuff one more time. The book. So, again, guys, remember these books. Improve your chess tactics. Definitely remember this. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have this book. That's still good, but again, guys, literally the only tactical puzzle book you need is really this. And then this one right here, The Modern Guide to Checkmating Patterns, which is really good, guys. I think it's a very, very awesome book. Guys, if you're really, really serious, definitely don't forget this My System chess practice, or it doesn't matter. Well, I always recommend getting this one instead of where is that, guys? I thought I had that with, here it is. This one. So this was the original one before it became this part. So this is when I was growing up. It was just this My System. But if you had to choose either one, I definitely highly recommend getting this one. It's still the same thing as this, but this has a lot more other principles, and it's like broken down and it's separated. But it also has other. It actually talked about the blockade and the history of chess revolution, which is pretty fun to read and everything. But other than that, it's a boring book. But again, guys, it's something that y'all really need to know in order to actually get better. Y'all need these principles for real. If I can't stress that enough. And for all y'all that like to be aggressive and attacking players, again, guys, literally, you really just need this Art of Attack book. Definitely, guys, this is the principles that you really need. This is stuff that I live by and again, my favorite chess player of all time, besides Michael Tao, was Emery Tate, International Master Emery Tate. This is the only book that he read, and this is the only book that he actually lived by. Is the Art of Attack in chess. So, and this is what I read back and forth, which is why I attack a lot. Which is why Natural Master James Canty couldn't really understand why I won that first place in his own tournament. Because he did beat me. Because I ain't gonna lie, guys, he beat me a few times in his tournament, but I was beating a lot of the opponents very quickly because. Not saying that he doesn't attack, because James Candy, he does attack, but a lot of stuff he plays solid chess openings, but he does play a lot of strong attacking openings too, because he does love to attack. But a lot of stuff that I play, guys, I do a lot of, not, I ain't gonna say risk, or some people may say I'm like careless or things like that, but not careless, but I just know how to attack or whatever. I just attack a lot quicker, or attack his opponent a lot quicker than he does. At least I feel that way. Um, but who knows? But anyway, this is what I live by, guys. The art of attack. And again, guys, I had to mix it with Jacob Ungar because he lives by that book as well. Which is why I had to buy his book, the Manual 1 and Manual 2, which is the attacking Manual 1 and 2, which is really good. And then, guys, this is all the grammar. And honestly, guys, if you go to Amazon, guys, all you have to do is just go to Grandmaster Preparation. Grandmaster Preparation. And again, guys, I'm going to say this again. It's very difficult books. Like these, the Grandmaster Preparation books are very, when I mean difficult, guys, the puzzles in this book is very difficult. But he really challenged you to, on a daily basis, try to solve difficult puzzles, because the more you can solve difficult puzzles, the more you'll be able to see a lot of complex positions a lot easier and a lot quicker, which is why I always recommend these type of books. And yes, even for beginners too. Even y'all may feel as though y'all don't have the foundation, but either way, you're going to have to start from somewhere. Um, and yes, guys, these are the newest ones that I got. But again, guys, I always recommend that instead of getting these books right now, y'all need to, I just say Grandmaster Preparations. I mean, y'all don't have to get these books. I'm just saying y'all don't have to do what I do. But I did it specifically for the puzzles. Um, but it's not just specifically for the puzzle, but also the technique in this book as well that he talks about. I do it for the techniques, but also I do it for the puzzles, because he does shows a lot of techniques, and he shows a lot of puzzles within these books, which is why I brought a lot of them for these puzzles. Because again, guys, like I said, in order to think stronger and to think quicker, to see things a lot quicker, you gotta try to solve difficult puzzles all the time on a daily basis, and that's how you can see things a lot clearer and a lot quicker. Which is why a lot of times when I make moves, computer engines don't even recommend a lot of my moves, as y'all already saw proof of that through my YouTube channel videos. And I actually literally show y'all the analysis from the computers and my decisions. Some of the stuff the engine agree with, but a lot of the stuff that I play, it doesn't agree with me at all. But again, guys, that's why I always tell y'all, don't go off of the engine. I mean, yes, you could go off the engine, but you want to use your own mind. That's how you strengthen your own mind. A lot of people, they're so used to, what does the engine say? What does Stockfish say? What's the best move or whatever? You can use what the engine says, but you want to use your own mind, because the thing is, you don't want to play stuff that you don't understand. Especially if you're playing in a tournament, you want to play stuff that you understand and what you're really comfortable with. And that's just me, guys. That's personally with me. That's how I feel about in a position, guys. And that's personally how I feel and how I train. So yeah, guys. So again, guys, I'm not telling y'all to get all these chess books or whatever. I'm just saying that's what I've done. I'm just telling you, over the years, I study a lot of other chess books and everything, and I gotten good. But again, the Grandmaster Preparation Series by International Master Jacob Angar. Those are the books that I took, where I start seeing things, a lot of complex complex positions that a lot of opponents can't see that quick, especially in bullet chess, guys. Which is another reason why I chose the Grandmaster Preparation strictly at the time for just bullet chess, because I want to be able to solve difficult positions at a quicker rate, whereas somebody who just make moves instantaneous. You know what I mean? And that was my goal. So when I make moves, I want it to be like complete. Like, I want it to be like strong moves, and like it's gonna scare people. And which is why I play the L shot system, because people don't really know about the L shot system, and they get scared, and they be like, man, what the heck is he playing? Because they think I'm playing like a beginner, and I'm really not. They create weaknesses. A lot of times I could play the L shot, and I could just literally wait. I don't have to make crazy moves. I could just wait and make them make a mistake, make them make weaknesses in their position, and then I'll get them. But that's the fun thing about the L shot system. You know what I mean? So Again, guys, I know I've been on here for like a long time. I know I've been here for a long time, and honestly, guys, I thank you. I thank y'all for all of y'all that's actually on here. Hey, thanks, Jay. You're an inspirational. You're an inspiration, brother. I learned lots of black line technique from you. Hey, thanks, Jay. I really appreciate it for real. Definitely appreciate it. Again, guys, I'm gonna go because I'm hungry right now. I'm about to go, but again, guys, I hope all of y'all enjoyed this content. I hope all y'all enjoyed this live. I really hope a lot of y'all learn a lot of stuff. If you're on my YouTube channel, y'all have not subscribed to my channel, definitely subscribe to my channel. And for all y'all that's really trying to become a really better chess player and like really trying to increase your rating online on leadchess.org or chess.com, definitely enroll in my Maurice Bishop Chess University, guys, because honestly, guys, I have a lot of stuff to give y'all. There's a lot of things I could teach y'all. And then also, guys, I have, y'all have access to be a limited one-on-one coaching from me at a low cost, guys. Literally $29.99 per month, guys. Is like that's like very low. And you're getting unlimited coaching on with me and on my private asset study forums as well, and all the openings that I used to destroy title players with as well, and much more, guys. So it's just crazy, guys, though. But again, guys, I really appreciate y'all for coming on this live. I didn't even think I was gonna have this many people on here. I didn't even think I was gonna be here on that long, but I really appreciate y'all being here. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I will see y'all next time. All right, guys.